My name is Alex, and I absolutely love drawing and building and making all sorts of things.
But I have this tiny little problem. I always want my creations to be absolutely, totally, 100% perfect. If I'm building a tower and it's even a little wobbly, I knock it down and start all over again. If a line in my drawing wiggles even a tiny bit, I crumple up the paper and toss it. It is exhausting trying to be that perfect all the time. One sunny morning, I was trying to perfectly align all my books on the shelf, even the teeny tiny ones.
As I pushed the last book into place, I felt something push back.
Bioing. Hidden behind the biggest dictionary, sparkling slightly in the dust, was a tiny, ornate keyhole. It wasn't just any keyhole. It shimmered like crushed rainbows.
I remembered a small, dusty key I'd found a while back, shaped like a miniature star.
I dug it out of my pocket, and with a little bit of excitement, I tried it.
Click. A secret door, all shimmering gold and glowing warmly, swung silently open. It smelled wonderful, like fresh laundry and a little bit like new textbooks. Curiosity pulled me right through the door. I stepped out of my messy room and into a place that was absolutely dazzling. Everything here was straight, clean, and exact. It was the land of high expectations. The grass wasn't just green. It was perfectly manicured squares of emeralds. The clouds weren't fluffy and random. They were neat, symmetrical cubes floating in a perfect sapphire sky. Even the birds flew in straight lines.
Just then, a tiny, adorable robot with a perpetually worried face rolled up to me.
It was holding a
Clipboard and a tiny ruler.
Welcome to the land of high expectations, squeaked the robot in a tiny, metallic voice. Please observe rule number 1. Everything must be perfectly executed. Your effort must result in 100% accuracy, 100% of the time. Now, your first task, the sandwich test. The robot presented me with a plate holding bread, cheese, and lettuce. Assemble a sandwich where every layer is precisely centered and no crumbs escape. Oh my goodness!
My hands started shaking.
I tried to place the cheese exactly in the middle of the bread. My fingers were so nervous. I did it, but then, when I went to place the lettuce, a tiny piece poked out the side.
The robot made a sad electronic beep. Failure.
99.9% perfect. Not accepted. And just like that, the sandwich vanished. I felt tears well up in my eyes.
I tried again, and again, but each time, something was slightly off.
The cheese was a millimeter to the left. A crumb fell onto the plate.
The pressure was building up inside me like a fizzy soda bottle ready to explode.
The next task was even worse. Stacking 50 tiny, colorful blocks into a tower that was flawlessly straight, tall, and perfectly centered. I took a deep breath and started stacking. One by one, the blocks formed a beautiful, straight tower. I got to block 49. It was beautiful. It was perfect.
My heart was pounding like a drum in my chest.
I carefully reached for block number 50. I held my breath. I placed it on top, and my hand trembled just a little. Crash! The whole tower tumbled down in a giant, beautiful, colorful mess. The robot didn't make a sad sound this time.
It just deflated slightly, looking completely hopeless.
And then something amazing happened. A warm, fuzzy purple cloud, who looked very wise and gentle, floated down next to me.
Oh dear, you've discovered the downside of this place, the cloud said, and its voice was as soft as cotton candy.
We call this the perfection trap. Everyone here tries so hard to be perfect that they forget how to be happy. But I want things to be good. I don't want to fail.
Ah, but my little friend, the cloud smiled warmly. That tower falling was not a failure. It was just a mistake.
And mistakes are how we learn to build better next time. If everything was perfect immediately, think how boring that would be. You wouldn't learn anything new. The effort you put into getting to Block 49 was wonderful. That's what matters most.
The cloud gently nudged the pile of broken blocks with a wispy arm.
Your best effort is always enough. High expectations for yourself are good, but demanding perfection? That's like asking a star not to twinkle when it gets excited. It's just not natural. I looked at the mess of colorful blocks on the floor. It was actually kind of beautiful. All the colors scattered everywhere. I picked up a block and started to build something new, just for fun, without worrying about straight lines or perfect corners.
I made a funny-looking creature with wobbly legs and a crooked head.
To my surprise, the worried robot looked at it and actually chuckled. A tiny electronic chuckle. I suddenly knew I had to go back. I thanked the wise cloud and ran back toward the shining secret door.
Stepping back into my room, everything looked the same, still a little messy, still a little wobbly.
But now, it looked like my room, full of possibility, not just pressure. I picked up the crumpled drawing paper from earlier, the one with the wiggly line. I smoothed it out, and instead of restarting, I drew a big, happy, wobbly circle around the mistake and turned it into the sun. It was the best drawing I had ever made because it was perfectly imperfect. So remember, friends, always try your best. Keep learning from your mistakes and know that your effort is always, always enough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.